Hari Om Tat Sat. Om. 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 Sahana Bhavatu. Sahano Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam Karavavahai. तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ हरि ओम तत्सत. We all understand what is sadhana. We all understand that in the Bihar school of yoga tradition, which is from Swami Shivananda to Swami Satyananda, Swami Satyananda to Swami Niranjanananda. So, in this tradition, what all the teachings that we have learned, and what is the purpose of knowing the sadhana, which we need to know. So, the sadhana is all starting from few different things. What are they? So, they are starting from keeping the mind, body, breath in a single aligned way. And then after aligning them, bringing the emotion also into the same alignment by chanting, that is, using the sound vibration that we generate. So, because of the sound vibration, we ourselves bring in the higher seat of emotions that we can connect with. So, only production of sound is happening everywhere. Any sound, be it clap, be it a song, be it a chanting, or even a sound from people talking, telephone, so many things. Each sound brings in different vibration, and each vibration changes the pattern of the mind, changes the pattern of the thinking, brings in different emotional connect. So, what our tradition follows is that to bring the mind, the body, and the emotions along with the breath as a single homogeneous unit can happen initially by kayasthairyam, but the emotion also to bring it into the same line with the body, with the breath and the mind is the mantra sadhana. So, mantra is powerful that it can change even our destiny, even our economic situation, the physical structure, etc. If we want the mantra to change the whole structure of our life, we must practice it regularly every morning and evening. This is what our Sri Swamiji says. Swami Satyananda ji is also fondly called Sri Swamiji. So, here, how do we do the mantra? Many ways there are. One is the way of japa. Japa is the repetition of mantra which will assist you. The practice that disconnects you from the involvement and the entanglement of our emotions into lower energies. So, our interactions, our reactions, our mood swings, feelings, thoughts, all of that changes as we interact with the world, as we interact with the people, as we face various situations. At the same time, Japa connects us with the non worldly, the transcendental, the divine dimension of our existence, and that allows us to experience peace, contentment, fulfillment, and uplifting emotions. So, what are the different kinds of mantra that we need to chant is given already in our tradition. The first one is the Mahamrityunjaya mantra. The Mahamrityunjaya mantra, where it is to bring our physical and mental well being into a good order. So, why we need to think about that is because only when we have the right sankalpa, we know why we are chanting that mantra, then it makes sense. So, here the sankalpa for any mantra is very, very important. So, the sankalpa for the Mahamrityunjaya mantra is to bring the physical and mental well being and to remove if any ailments that we are suffering from. So, apart from Mahamrityunjaya mantra, there are few more mantras that our tradition follows, which is the Gayatri mantra. So, for the physical and mental well being, we understood that we require Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Then, proceeding further, for the Buddhi, there are two different types of Buddhi. There is a gross and there is subtle. The gross Buddhi is needed for us to interact, to understand, to discriminate, and to uplift ourselves with the right knowledge to and for with the materialistic world. So that is called as the gross intellect or gross buddhi. But there is something called the subtle intellect, which is again needed for us to discriminate between the right decision, wrong decision, to walk in the path of dharma, to adapt a life that is really conceivable and conducive for us to grow ourselves from the tamasic to rajasic to sattvic. So, for that, what is that mantra that we need to chant is the Gayatri mantra. The Gayatri mantra, where the Sankalpa is to bring in creativity, to bring in the right understanding, to bring in the right intellectual wisdom. So, for all these, we need to chant Gayatri mantra as the second mantra. Now that we understood the well being has been built up, the buddhi is also sharpened, and the unexplored intellectual areas are also blossomed. What further we need? But many a times when we take up a task, we see that we disown it or abandon it in between. And why does that happen? Why do we not get the inspiration to continue the work that we have chosen? That is because we always get into some obstacles or the other. And these obstacles form a hindrance in our path, in our goal, in the task that we have chosen, that we have taken up. And even to walk in the path of dharma, we need a lot of courage. We need a lot of inner strength that will build us to walk in the path of dharma and not enter into the mind's vagaries, dissipations, distractions. How can we achieve that? That by 32 names of Durga. 32 names of Ma Durga, Durga Dvadrinchan Namamala, to remove all negativities in our life, like the distractions, dissipations, and disturbances of the mind, and to experience complete peace, contentment, joy, and harmony, even while doing the work. If we think about the end goal, definitely we will have all the kinds of negativity, thinking about how can we achieve it. But we enjoy the process with peace and contentment. Automatically, the obstacles will not be seen as obstacles anymore, and we enjoy the process. And that can happen by chanting 32 names of Durga. So, in this way, our tradition asks us to take the sankalpa before chanting so that we know why we are chanting it, and also we believe that the sankalpa really actualize in our life. We feel that it really materialize in our life. The positive thought, the positive seed that we sow in our mind early in the morning gives us lot of courage lot of wisdom, lot of the mental patience, the attitude, uplifting, positive for us to face anything in the day, throughout the day, and also to end the day with Om 11 times will make us to end the day with again a positive note so that we begin a day with the three mantras and end the day with this Om chanting. So this way we can bring our emotions into our control, and not only to control but also to uplift ourselves with the right kind of emotions, positivity, and also to walk in the path of dharma, we would get the courage. So with that note, we understood what today about our tradition little more deeper, the significance of mantra chanting, the significance of positive uplifting sound vibrations. With that note, we end. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om.